Okay, we are looking at the right humerus, and over here we have an anterior view, and on this side we have a posterior view. The quickest, easiest way to remember that is look here at this big hollowed out smooth area on the back where your olecranon process of your ulna goes. This is the olecranon fossa. So that's a really quick indication that this is the posterior side and this is the anterior side. But today we're going to focus on just the shoulder aspects of the humerus. And right here we have this nice smooth part called the head of the humerus, and this is what goes into the glenoid fossa of the scapula. So this is your true shoulder joint, your ball and socket joint, the head of your humerus in the glenoid fossa. And now we got two rough bumps right here, pretty prominent rough bumps. We've got a greater tubercle up here, and down here we've got a lesser tubercle. These tubercles are for your 4 rotator cuff muscles. 3 of them go to the greater tubercle. Those are your posterior rotator cuff muscles, supraspinatus, infraspinatus, and teres minor. We have 1 that goes to your lesser tubercle, and that's the rotator cuff muscle. It's on the other side of the scapula, the underside, subscapularis. Alright, we do have 2 necks of the humerus. We have the anatomic neck right here. That's this little line right here that separates this type of bone, this nice soft smooth bone, from the rest of the humerus. So that's the anatomic neck. And then below it, right here in this little weak spot, we've got the surgical neck. And it gets its name here because this is a very common place for the humerus to fracture and you'll need surgery there. Alright, now in between the tubercles, so in between the greater tubercle and the lesser tubercle, we have an intertubicular groove right through here, an intertubicular groove, sometimes called the bicipital groove. And it's called the bicipital groove because if you look right through here, this would be a nice spot for the long head of your bicep tendon to lay and be held down by a little ligament going across the tubercles called the transverse ligament. All right? One more important thing about the humerus out here, we have a nice little rough bump here for your deltoid muscle. That's your deltoid tuberosity.